Hello and welcome back. I took a bit of a break. Uh, it was to get prepared for 6.5, play 6.5, and then sleep for an entire day. Yeah, you might have noticed that in between episodes, I changed my portrait. Uh, my portrait now is Pandora when she was 4 months old. As of recording this, she is 4 years old. Well, 4.5. I think she's 4.5. She'll be 5 in April. What am I doing again? Right, ether current. We're not doing the blues. The blues. Yeah. I trust you are well rested and refreshed, yes? Now let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now. But I expect we will pass many of our comrades on the road east. There's a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Oh, also I've been doing pretty well with my astrology, working on astrology on my personal one. I'm already at I'm at level 50. Also, apparently I had a splinter in my thumb, which was in my thumb for a while even when I was playing. So I ripped a hole in my thumb to dig it out. Scion, it's a pleasure to have you with us again. We'll be happy to hear where you've taken Alagiri and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations in the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh? And I was told it must have been in there a while because of all the pus that was coming out when I was digging into my thumb.
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat.
I forgot, did we get
But
these?
we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
Oh, that inflated quickly. I was saying, I don't remember, did, in ARR, did we get, those little cutscenes? Because I don't think we did. As you can see, this point of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Spectula Imperatus where they did. See those 3 towers to the east? That's her. Sits right on the edge of a cliff, so attacking the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other Imperial installation. Up. We can barely make up at least 2 of the... Nope, we can see all 3. Just barely, though. I can also see the ship. Any other Imperial installation? You see now why Valonia was so important, eh? Right then, come along. They're waiting for us in Ala Giri. Kahiri. I need to remember, we need to go back once we get to, what was it, Heaven's Sorrow? Once we get that quest completed. Yeah, those bug dinghies. You can learn a blue mage spell from them. It's if you inflict deep freeze on an enemy, and then you use the spell that you learn from them. It's like ultra vibration or something. It's an insta kill for a lot of enemies, or at least for some enemies. And yes, I'm purely using Foos just because I want to listen to music, the Chocobo music. Yeah, I think this is about as far as we're going to be able to get with collecting. Because I don't hear the Chocobo music all that often on my one that I play in my free time, because I have it so that each class has their own mount, or at least is working on getting their own mount. I might have the Chocobo be for Gladiator. Here we are, the new base of operation for the Alliance and the Resistance. There you are. You wanna know, I just realized I never checked to see if my mic's working. It is. Because I know OBS has a habit of making it so my mic doesn't connect. And again, I'm not really needed for these videos, to be honest. Greetings, General. I see you have been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine, the Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula and Puritas. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Good, take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you are ready. Just gotta see if there's any blue quests. Oh, there is one. Don't know how I missed this. Don't know how I missed that. Fancy yourself as our village savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I've a mind to introduce you to someone. His name's Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Ala Ganaha to its former glory. But I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. I truly do not know how I missed that. Get the ether current. Very far south. Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive. The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. How long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor? I ask you, it's high time we brought back the quarrying that once made us proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarrying used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hells, was this old codger going to stop harping on about the good old days? Time you opened your eyes, you daft bugger. Times long since past when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had, sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. I'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you're going up on the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. Your remnants with everyone is hardly going to do any good. Sweat of love. Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We get by just fine with the stones we gather in the past and those we salvage from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry. Only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. Blasted girl understands nothing. Of course, everything's going to seem. Pandora just got into the tall window. And now that means there's a light directly beaming in the back of my head. I will be right back. There we go. Oh, we're talking about this girl who understands nothing. Of course, everything's going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hells are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. Who are you looking at? am indeed the Sayer you speak of. Ragnar first sent you my way, you say. Edgar, was it? So you're the lad we have to thank for saving Krata. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Yeah, recently we removed the blinds to the window above my bed because they were broken. But I left them they were broken, and I just kind of just left them broken after I was told that they were broken. But my dad wanted them to be fixed before the place that we got them from went out of business. So Pandora finally figured out how to open the curtains and get in there. So my answer to that was I took a very large pillow and put it in the window. Alagana owns those everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We've even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless, metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin, and it's now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Rolger's very name, we could just take back the sleeping stones. This whole village would bring with vitality again. I just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. I know that it's a lot to ask of a complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damned monsters and bring me back to Orl's Soulstones? I'll forever be in your debt. Yeah. Now you can't bug me from up there. She's just decided to flop over next to me. But yeah, the reason why I decided to put her on the portrait is because I decided that Laziv probably would not be the best thing for a portrait, you know, with copyright and everything, so. So I chose Pandora. She just went over and saw that I put a pillow in the window, so she can't get in it. So now she's just laying on the bed staring at me. Also, I stopped the timer because I forgot to pause it when I went to go and fix the window. Oh, fix the blinds. I wasn't able to completely fix them. There's still a little bit of light that wasn't shining through that's shining through now, but yeah. That's something I can fix with tape. I don't know why she would even want to look out that window, because right outside that window is the solar panels, which shine directly into the window. So you're just blinding yourself looking out that window. While the other window, which she can perfectly look out through that one, because that's the one where I don't have the blinds down at all. I keep the blinds up on it always, so she can look out that window. Is the goes out to a field where she can watch the hawks, the coyotes, the bunnies. Occasionally get scared because there's a bird that's bigger than her trying to snatch her up. Let's just go around through here for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I don't think they're sleeping anymore. I'm pretty much sure that they're awake now. The awake stones. I'm 10 levels higher than you! Or at least Edgar is. I'm pretty sure the one that I play is quite higher level than 10. Because let's see, I have about, I have one of each. Then I have another, so that's 6 times 90 plus 80. So that's how many? That is... some form of math. And then that's not even the full levels, because I still have like some that are in the 50. I have one that's 50, one that's 70, one that's 60. And I think the rest of them are 1 and 2s, except for Marauder, which is 11. And then I have another 490s from the Hand in Land, and then the rest of the hands are at 30. Nice to see you return. It'd be nicer if you happen to be in possession of a certain stones. The core of a marble earlith. Is exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time in showing them to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone into the villagers' miserable lives. Yeah, good luck with that. The arms of Mead. Let's just look over here real quick, just in case. Considering that I missed that one that was directly in front of me. Actually, how many are we missing? Oh! Never mind. That would be pointless. Because we know the last one's over here. Somewhere. Let's see if the resistance fighter will fight it. Nope. Uh, 285. We got 282. Okay, so this will be worth it. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we got a meeting to attend. Hold on there. There you go, that's better. Yeah, we already got materia on us. That's everyone, then let us begin. Korea is ours, and for mercy we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatus will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motives? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement for strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage, suspicious though it may be. We will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east, through Specula Imperatus and Castrum Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power, which means that we need to strike Specula Imperatus quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field and to utilize the installation as a shield against attacks, as they would doubtlessly not risk damaging the towers. I see, then we have no choice but to accept what we have been given. Aye, that's the way of it. I've no doubt that Xenos has got something planned, but we'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault then, the main host will commence a direct assault on Specula Imperatus. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve at Alagira to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute. We should be fighting with you and the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely too much on Edgar after what he's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Come on, I promise I'll do what Conrad says. That would be best if I accompany you. Alize can stay with Edgar. Oh, good. Go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. You have your orders. Dismissed. Your orders. Take a nap. Meanwhile, the Temple of Doom. Meanwhile, deep within an Imperial research facility. That's a lot of bodies.
My head.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Guardians are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics. This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan, through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the watchtower.
What's being reflected in that orb? Hey, look, because nowhere in this building looks like that.
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
Found you.
So full of fire so full of fire and eager, weren't they? Oh, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong and they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. Bending, maiming, striking, scouting, materia. And with that, that's going to be the end of this episode. I'll see you all in the next.